In this video, we will talk about 5 tips that can make you a sparrow identification expert, no matter the habitat or season. Hope you like it! For simplicity, I have omitted tallies and other birds of the sparrow family, and only included those that have sparrow in their name. 5. Location and season. Like with many other groups of birds, location and time of year are crucial to narrow down the list of possible species. For example, in the winter in most areas of the eastern US, expect to see chipping, fields, swamps, song, white-throated, and fox sparrows, and dark-eyed jinkos. In certain areas, you can also find the Bachmans, white-crowned vesper, lecontes, seaside Nelsons, salt marsh henslows, Lincolns, and savanna sparrows. In summer, the variety greatly decreases, with chipping, field, and lark being the few that stay in the south to breed. In the early spring, and particularly late fall weeks, you are more likely to see certain types of migratory sparrows as they fly through. Location is also important as certain sparrows occur in limited ranges in the east and west. For example, the clay-covered sparrow's range is only in the central plains. The field, swamp, grasshopper, and henslow sparrows are limited to the east, and the golden-crowned, black-chinned, black-throated sage and brewers to the west. That is not mentioning that the seaside and salt marsh sparrows are also restricted to areas along the coast. Remember that range is not always reliable because birds can occasionally show up outside of them. 4. Color and shape. Sparrows come in many colors and shapes, but there are major characteristics you should note when you're in the field. These include crown pattern, bill color, tail length, absence and presence of eye-ring, and streaking. If streaking is present, notice its color, sharpness, density, and location. Besides these field marks that most sparrows share, some have more unique identifying features, such as the breast spots of the American tree lark and song sparrows, the white tail feathers in the vesper lark and black-throated sparrows, and dark-eyed and yellow-eyed jinkos, and the extensive black throat patch of the black-throated sparrow. When using shape for identification, consider the bill, as some, such as the fox, grasshopper, and henslows, have large bills, the American tree and field sparrows have tiny bills, and the salt marsh sparrow has a long, thin bill compared to the extremely short bill, local-like Nelson sparrow, and medium-sized bill of the Leconte sparrow. Some sparrows also appear to be bigger than others or have a different head-to-body ratio. 3. Habitat. Distinct species of sparrows inhabit vastly different habitats. Most southwestern species live in desert scrub or grassland, while most eastern species prefer prairie or early successional areas. Of course, there are some exceptions: the Bachman sparrow of dry pine woods, the Harris fox white-throated, white-crowned, and dark-eyed and yellow-eyed jinkos of woodlands, and the seaside and sulmar sparrow of grassy tidal marshes. 2. Sounds and behavior. Though most sparrows' calls sound like a chip, each sounds slightly different. Songs vary more widely in sparrows, but are not too helpful, as most don't sing off their breeding grounds, with song, swamp, and field being common exceptions. Behavior may also be useful in the field, as the sage sparrow runs on the ground with its tail cocked, the Lincoln sparrow raises its crest when agitated, and the fox sparrow digs powerfully with both feet at the same time, like a towhee. 1. Go birding with others and extra resources. There are many great books to help you identify sparrows. You can just get a regular field guide, like the one by National Geographic, which I used to make this video, or buy a book specifically on sparrows to learn more about them and their subspecies. Online, the Cornell Lab of Ornithology has species-specific ID info. Going birding with others is always a great way to get better identifying birds, as you can learn from someone who knows more than you and get the necessary experience in the field. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, share, and like.